Let's chat hard with James Blunt, the king of the Twitter trolls. I am genuinely interested to see how Tom Gleeson manages with James Blunt, because James Blunt is known as very quick-witted, especially on Twitter. So here we go.
Hard Chat. Welcome to Hard Chat. I'm joined by one-hit wonder, James Blunt. Thanks for joining me.
Pleasure, treasure.
Let's chat hard. Now, your surname is actually Blount. Did you?
Ooh, that's aggravating.
Something a lot of people don't know, James Blunt is not... So he is James Blunt, but it's spelt Blout, but it's, pronounced Blunt. So he changed it to Blunt, B-L-U-N-T.
Did you change it to Blunt so it wouldn't rhyme with count?
That's what I said myself. You're using my own jokes.
Oh, really?
It's pronounced Blunt, whichever way you spell it. Anyone in the know knows that.
Sorry, I just didn't research you that. At the end of the music video, You're Beautiful, the character kills himself. Was that because he had just heard the song?
Absolutely.
Now, you have a new album out called After Love.
Yes.
What's After Love? It sounds like something that would make you wash your sheets.
Yeah, you're totally right. It's the time after a man and a woman have been close and you're lying there wondering when exactly you can go to sleep.
We need to change the sheets because it's covered in After Love.
Somewhere, exactly.
Like...
You're maybe the one with the stuff you're talking about. I'm the one rolled over beside you asleep.
Because you were satisfied.
Just I'm the one who won that race.
Now, you worked with Ed Sheeran on the new album. Was that because he needed to fix it?
Everyone knows that I taught him everything he knows already.
Fun fact for you. For starters, I love James Blunt. James Blunt is incredible. His songs, brilliant. If you're in a good mood, listen to his songs. If you're in a bad, upset mood, listen to his songs. Honestly, just turn it on loud in the car as you're driving. It will work wonders. He is such a good songwriter. Now, a little fact that a lot of people may not know is that actually Ed Sheeran and James Blunt are really good friends. His birthday is the 22nd of February. We went to see James Blunt literally just before the pandemic. Obviously, we locked down in March. We saw him on the 22nd of February 2020. Is that about right? Ed Sheeran came on the stage to sing a song with him. I can't remember which one. But it was funny because as soon as Ed Sheeran came on the stage, all the women went berserk. They went absolute berserk when Ed Sheeran come on. But they are good friends.
Yeah.
So I was doing him a favour.
Yeah. You always got to help out the redheads.
He needed an association with my name. Otherwise, he wouldn't be where he is now. Why are you smirking?
Because what you said's really good. Now, you're really good at writing great comebacks on Twitter. Wouldn't it be easier to write great songs?
I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah, because if you just wrote great songs, you wouldn't have to constantly ping away at people. Like Paul McCartney's not constantly in a Twitter feud with anyone. He's just...
But those guys are still searching for the big hit, aren't they? I've had the big hit, so I can, concentrate on other things.
I actually love it that he openly trolls people on Twitter. Now, if that was anyone else doing what he does, they would get so much abuse, wouldn't they? They would get so much abuse. But I think everyone jokes about James Blunt. His song, You're Beautiful. Everyone takes the mick out of James Blunt. So I think because of that, he's almost allowed to then have that abuse back to them, and it is so funny. You can literally... I think Charlie bought me a book of... Oh no, I bought a book for Charlie that she has not read, of literally all of James Blunt's tweets that are trolling people. I have to go find that now. So here you go, James Blunt, How to Be a Complete and Utter Blunt. Great title. Let's give a couple of examples. Someone on Twitter, Cameron Hood 95, says, "Fucking James Blunt." James Blunt responds, "What would you like to be doing right now?" Next, Mig Weston. "Jesus Christ, James Blunt's got a new album out. Is there anything else that can go wrong?" Yes, he could start tweeting you. Okay, let's have another one. James Blunt is a major bellend, says Hinchy. James Blunt responds, that's Captain Bellend to you, Hinchy. There are more swearing ones, but but it's amazing he can get away with it. Anyway, I digress. Let's continue with the video.
You were a judge on the X Factor where you criticised other people's music. Isn't that the pot calling the kettle shit?
I think I'm therefore very qualified to judge other people's music. I think you have hit a nail on the head. We had Chris Isaac, who only liked music from the 50s, me, who only liked my own music, and Danny Minogue, who didn't even like music at all.
You were a cat.
Danny Minogue, how is she famous other than the fact that she's sisters with Kylie?
In the British Army, is there a James Blunt equivalent in ISIS?
No, but I am really hopeful that ISIS are going to claim responsibility for my music pretty soon.
Yeah.
They seem to claim responsibility for everything else, don't they?
Every other terror attack.
Exactly. They're getting off the hook.
You have a property in Switzerland. Is that because of your passion for skiing or tax havens?
Genuinely, it's a tax burden.
There's a chairlift over there named after you too. Is that right?
Yeah, they gave me a lifetime ski pass as well, so that, should the music go wrong, I can always live, ski and work there.
Does the chairlift take you to the top of the mountain just once and then struggles to do it ever again, despite its best efforts?
It's a chairlift that you can use again and again and again, much like a song. It's the gift that keeps on giving. Next year I'm installing a sound system on it to only play my music, which hopefully will keep the queues down as well.
Years ago, I used to close my stand-up set by paying out your song, You're Beautiful, and it would kill every time.
Presumably you play it at the end of the show so that it's time for people to leave. And then
No, well, I'll just play the song and I'll just talk on top of it. I'd pretend that I was the boyfriend that you were staring at, and I'd just do it every night, and it would kill every time. And it's not really a question, I just wanted to say thank you.
I say also thank you because I've always said that it was the greatest parody of that song ever.
All right, well, James Blunt, thanks for chatting. Hard!
Thank you so much.
You're welcome.
James Blunt. See, this is what's great about James Blunt. His music is brilliant, I promise you. But what's so good about James Blunt is that he can take the mick out of himself as well. He's not... He doesn't care. Look, he's made so much money. He doesn't care if someone's taking the mick out of him. What a great character. What a great person he is. And I think Tom Gleeson here, obviously playing that sort of character of being hard, doing the funny jokes. But even then, he can't hold up sometimes. There's twice there that he can't help laughing to himself. I might have to watch some more of Tom Gleeson and maybe Hard Chat. And there is a certain video of him at the Logies winning an award, which may get looked at. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time.